Okay. Candidate A, you have 2 minutes. You may start now.
Good afternoon, sir, the examiner and my fellow friends. As a member of a relief committee, I have an opinion that the clean water must be supplied for the victims of disaster. Okay, this is because the human body built up by more than 70% of water. We need water to supply oxygen to the brain and all other parts of the body. We should have to drink 8 glasses of water for our daily uses. Furthermore, we also need water to recharge us to continue our daily lives. According to the investigation, humans can live without food, but they cannot live without water. On the other hand, if there are no water, the general level of stress in their bodies increase, and the negative effects into the immune systems. The person also can be sick, and somewhere else they can die. Moreover, the water also need to our daily life, for example, cleaning and washing and also bathing. Water also needed to use in cooking. We can supply water to the victims by bring from aeroplanes and other transportation.
Okay, stop. Okay, let's listen to candidate B. You have 2 minutes. You may start now.
Good morning to examiner and fellow candidates. So, in my opinion, I think that basic food items should be provided. This is because the food items can give enough energy to survive after the disaster, to the victims of the disaster. Because many people lost their food supplies in the disaster, so they feel very hungry and non-energetic. So they have to eat more energetic foods like rice, flour, bread, and other foods that contains carbohydrates and protein. So these foods can be canned or comes in packages so that we can transport it easily and handle it easily. So the victims no need to cook and waste their energies in cooking. Moreover, fruits are also cannot be negligible because fruits also has a lot of energy and protein to give to the victims of the disaster. Moreover, basic food items can also prevent victims from the infection and sicknesses because when natural disaster occurs, such as flood and hurricanes, it brings also infections like malaria, dengue, and other infections from the pesticides. So nutritional foods are also very important to the victims because they contain vitamins, proteins to build up immunity in the victim's body. And that's all.
Okay, right, stop. Okay, let's move to candidate C. You have 2 minutes. You can start now. Oh, C.
Good evening to our examiner and my fellow candidates. As a member of the relief committee, I will give the top priority to help the national disease victims by supplying medical supplies. The natural disaster is a major adverse event resulting from nature process of the earth. Example includes flood, volcanic eruptions, earthquake, tsunami, and many more. Okay. A natural disaster can cause loss of life, or property damage, or ability to recover. So I will give the top priority by sending medical supplies. This is because natural disaster victims will be hurted by the accidents of that occur. Therefore, we also can send there many volunteers such as doctors, nurses, and Red Crescent members, okay, to help that victims. Okay. The doctor can examine the patient with free of charge and also will give some medicines. Okay, the doctor can supply medicines such as painkiller, injection, antibiotic, and many more. The doctor or volunteer can give some vitamins to the natural disaster victims to gain energy to overcome the problem. These medical supplies can heal the wounds of victims in few weeks. This can reduce a serious injuries that can cause death. By this supply, the population of victims can be remain unchanged or optimum, and does not make the victim or family upset or worried about them. In my opinion, plays a big role to overcome the problem faced by victims after the natural disaster is supplying medical supplies. That's all.
Okay, let's go to candidate D. You have 2 minutes. You may start now.
Sir, one word, sir. Guruhara in English also.
Chaos. Chaos.
Guruhara. Chaos.
CHAOS. Chaos. Okay. Candidate D, you can start now.
Good evening to everyone and fellow candidates. My opinion is I think that temporary housing should be provided as a top priority to help the victims in disaster. Because when the natural disaster happened, they lose their houses which is the living place. The houses of the victims were destroyed and demolished. At the time, the victims really don't know what to do and panic and highly depressed. And the situation also causes chaos. When temporary houses are given to the victims, they will become happy and no worry until the original houses are made again. Temporary houses help them to prevent from rain, cold sunlight, night situations, and some infections. Temporary houses can be as tents, camp, schools, halls, and public halls, which, when it provided, other works can become simple and easy to help every victims. For example, government and some non-government help them by giving food supplement, medical supplement, and many more things to victims in order and systematically, without having any problems, such as some victims does not have or get any of the daily needs. Besides that, temporary houses help them to relax and take a rest in sufficient time to take care by themselves. Thank you.
Okay, stop.
No question.
Let's go to candidate E. Okay, you have 2 minutes. You may start now.
Good evening, examiner and fellow friends. In my opinion, I think that free tuition class should be provided to help the victims of the disaster. This is because education is important for children. The victims of the disaster must be lost of books and schools and teachers also. So they need someone to teach them and guide them to learn something. So that we can send teachers or volunteers and counselors to teach them something. First of all, I would like to explain about teachers. Teachers can organize a free tuition class to teach the children like mathematics, BM, communication skills, so that they express in communications. Other than that, counselor also can be sent to motivate them to build up their positive thinkings and give them some medication to feel stress, feel relaxed and avoiding from stress. Moreover, the NGO also can send some volunteers they also can give some exercise books, stationaries, textbooks, revision books, comics for study. They also send these teachers for avoiding wasting time just sitting like that.
Okay, stop.